I created my own club in FIFA, and after 3 seasons of hard work going from division to division, we finally secured promotion to the world's best league. That's right, S2G FC for the first time ever is now in the Premier League. But our journey to get to this point has not been easy. We've had to endure financial struggles, players betraying us and leaving, and also heartbreaks in cup finals. Wow. Our first cup final, the first taste of defeat like this. So close, but yet so far. But we've managed to fight through all of this, and it's made us even stronger. Make no mistake, we're not here in the Premier League to admire the Man Uniteds and the Liverpools. We're here to become the world's best club, and our journey has only begun. S2G FC is back for another season, and this is going to be the biggest season ever. I cannot believe we've pulled this off, but yeah, we're in the Premier League for the first time ever. Imagine we're going to be competing against the likes of City, United, Liverpool, and all these insane teams on a weekly basis. I'm so freaking ready for this. You guys know the drill. It's a brand new season. We got to start off by announcing our sponsors for the season. You guys know last season we signed a deal worth 3 million with Prime, and they were our shirt sponsors. But because now we're in the Premier League, they've offered us a new contract, and it does look good. Take a look at this. They're willing to offer us 5 million as well as a 3 million loyalty bonus. And although there were other brands, that 8 million was too good to turn down, so we've re-signed with Prime for another year. Have a look at this. We've got Max Holmes and David Tyler telling you to drink Prime. Absolutely love this. But yeah, that is 8 million added on to our transfer budget. Remember, we're in the Premier League, so we need this money. With our shirt sponsor deal sorted, it's now time for our kit manufacturer. You guys know we had a deal with Puma. We actually had some really amazing kits with Puma, I'm not gonna lie. And because we completed their objectives last season, we're getting a cheeky 5 million bonus. Just like that, our budget is now up to 13 million. And now it's time to negotiate with Puma for, of course, a deal in the Premier League. So we've just got the offer from Puma. They're willing to offer us 15 million for the season, and their objectives are basically just this: avoid relegation. This feels awfully undervalued for where we are. Plus, avoid relegation. We don't want to be that kind of a club. We need to be aiming higher. But because we're now in the Premier League, we've now got some of the big brands interested in us. For the first time ever, S2G FC has received a contract from Adidas. This is honestly a historic moment. This is the contract, and yo, this might be the biggest deal we've ever done. They're willing to offer 25 million this season, and apart from that, they're willing to give us a 12 million bonus for the next season if we can finish in the top half of the table. And of course, it's Adidas. They want to have 4 players wearing their boots as well. This is a no-brainer. I think for the first time ever, S2G FC, Adidas has to happen. Let's tweet it out and make it official. And so we've got Captain Barry unveiling our home kits for the season, and boy, do they look so good, especially with those Premier League badges. Of course, we've got the Adidas logo this season. The Prime looks so nice. I love it. I also like the black font. It looks super cool. And this kit is amazing. I love our home kit for the season. We've got Maxi Boy unveiling our away kit for the season. Something really funky. Adidas, I think, have done a good job here. It looks really, really nice. Max Holmes unveiling it makes it 10 times better. We're not done yet. We've got an amazing design for our third kit as well. Raul Lopez unveiling it, an all-black edition of S2G FC. Oh my god, does this look so freaking good. Shout out to Road Kits for designing these amazing kits for me. And also a shout out to Viper as well for helping me mod these kits into the game. I'll have the links in the description, so if you guys want custom games in your kit, you guys can contact them. And so with the 25 million coming in from, of course, our kit manufacturer, our budget for the first time ever is 38 million. That is definitely our biggest budget yet. But even though 38 million is good money to compete in the Premier League, I don't know if that's enough. We'll have to wait and watch. Also, I know a lot of you guys have been wondering whether we're going to get a stadium upgrade for the season or not. The answer, unfortunately, is no. The cost for the next stadium upgrade is going to be about 5 million, and I'd rather not spend that. For now, we'll be happy with a smaller stadium and surviving in the Premier League. We need to use every bit of cash we've got, so no stadium upgrade for this season. Hopefully in the next one. All right, that's the admin stuff out of the way. As a club owner, there's a lot of that stuff you got to still do, but anyways, I am so excited to begin our Premier League journey with this team. Just a quick refresher, this is our current team, and this is what we're going to be taking to the Premier League. Players like David Tyler are going to be playing at the highest stage of English football. That's amazing. Darren Burns, Raul Lopez, Callum Berry, probably the player that gets the most hate in our team, but he's still the captain, and I can't wait to see him dominate the Premier League. Don't you forget, we've got the next Chiellini and Scalvini, Ibsen Rossi, literally the best keeper in the world, McGinty, in my opinion. There you go. I've said it. I know he's only 73 rated, but he plays so well for us. And of course, we've got Isco just chilling on the bench. What a talent to have. And by the way, a quick moment to honor Isco for scoring last season's goal of the season. Take a look at it. We have a free kick, and if you think I'm not going to take this one with Isco, you're just crazy. We're going to try something, yo, with Isco. Isco is unbelievable. That is one of the best free kicks I've taken. But yeah, gotta say, the team for the Premier League is still, I don't think it's there. We probably need a new striker, maybe a centre-back, maybe a midfielder. There's a lot we can do, and we've only got 38 million, so it's gonna be a real challenge. Let's also see what our players have been up to during the off-season. Okay, Max Holmes. During the off-season, Max Holmes began his modelling journey. Rumours say the women won't leave him alone. Okay, now Max Holmes needs to be giving everyone tips. Fashion icon. Got the S2G FC jersey on. Every girl's dream. Hey, you know, you wear the S2G FC kit, you're gonna get them girls, man. This proves it. Don't worry, very soon we're gonna have the S2G FC shop where you guys can buy kits. It's coming, it's coming. Max Holmes right now. Oh, this picture is just epic, man. What a meme. In other news, Callum Berry has been enjoying some live streaming. Okay, now. But hey, even with all that, we've managed to get the players focusing on preseason. Take a look at this interview that I gave. Our preseason camp is going very well. Many players fainted and vomited during the training session because of the intensity. I don't think I want that. I'm not going to name any names. Max Holmes. This season, we hope to show the world what S2G FC is all about. Okay, maybe a bit too intense the preseason was. But that means the boys are ready for the Premier League. You know why I said 38 million is not going to be enough? It's because, well, most of this money is going to actually go into renewing contracts. We're now in the Premier League, and of course, because of that, we really can't be having players playing for 1,000, 3,000, 4,000 and all. It's time to give our players proper salaries. They're not semi-professional footballers anymore. And so we start renewing contracts, and I can instantly see the wage bumps we're having to give. 3-year deal for Paulinho, but his wage goes up to 67,000. We're negotiating now with Edward McGinty, and also his wages are getting a massive bump as well. We can't avoid it. He's going to be making about 21,000. Maxi Boy is going to be earning 35,000 per week as well. And just through those contract negotiations, our budget has gone down to 34 million. Literally had to spend 4 million on sorting out wages. I'm so glad we didn't do the stadium upgrade this season. Now is not the time. But with that 34 million, we need to figure out a way to upgrade this team before the Premier League begins. Remember last season, we had issues with our striker. We signed Dane Scarlett, but he ended up leaving us because Spurs recalled him. We then signed Balogun on loan, but that was only on loan. I think it's obvious. We need to bring in a striker now. Max Holmes is brilliant, but he's 31. David Tyler is amazing, but we need more depth. You know what, guys? I absolutely loved having Dane Scarlett in our team. He was literally perfect. Just look at how good he was for us. Darren Burns looking for that pass for Dane Scarlett. Controls it well. That was superb. Oh, ho, ho, Dane Scarlett. Oh, Scalvini. That is aggressive as he finds Max Holmes. Cleverly done to release Scarlett, and he gets a goal as well. We are flying. But then you guys know what happened. Spurs stole him back, and I think now we might have the financial pull to make this happen. And look at this. Dane Scarlett's contract's expiring. Bro, I can't miss up on this opportunity. Oh my god, he's valued at 20 million. If only we could sign him back then. But let's negotiate with them to see if we can make a deal happen. We're now in the Premier League. We're now on equal footing with the likes of Spurs. So if we can convince Scarlett to join, oh, would that be insane. Out here negotiating with Conte. 15 million's gonna be my first offer. His contract's expiring, so I'm pushing my luck. And oh, wow. We could get him for 17.4. Guys, this is a steal. This is a steal. 20% sell-on clause, but that's fine. We'll reduce it to 16 million to be as stingy as possible. Ah, they're sticking at 17. No, I want to be more stingy. 16.5. Please don't walk out on me, Conte. And that's worked. Let's go. We're getting Dane Scarlett back and getting our revenge on Spurs. Let's go. Are we really about to secure our first signing in the Premier League, and it's someone insane like Dane Scarlett, 21 years old, 77 rated. You can't go wrong with that. A 5-year deal for him so he never ends up leaving us. No release clause as well. And for contract, we'll give him about 50,000. Hefty wages, but now that we're in the Premier League, we gotta do it, and he's accepted that. Let's go. And would you look at that, after all the drama, we've got Dane Scarlett back again in an S2G FC shirt. Our first signing in the Premier League era. You'll love to see it. This is legit giving us some much needed depth for our bench. But we're not done yet. I think we still need another midfielder, because you guys maybe might be right. Berry, as good as he has been, I'm not sure if he's going to be up to the mark in the Premier League. So there's no harm in, I guess, signing another midfielder. But I guess I'll leave it to you guys to decide. Let me know in the comments, where should we put the rest of our money? We do have about 15 million. Also, look at the new setting. We're in the Premier League. Gotta have a new office. So this is going to be the S2G offices for, of course, our Premier League season. We've got the Max Holmes kit in the background. You can't see it, but there's a Berry kit as well. And of course, that side is the stadium. Oh, this is brilliant. It's time for a cheeky press conference. I think you need to sign a fullback. Emma and Peterson are class, but I don't think they're going to be good enough in the Premier League. I think a player like Rico Lewis would fit perfectly. Young, insane potential, and he knows what's it like to play at that level. To be honest, guys, I'm pretty happy with our fullbacks. Emma and Patterson are both very capable. But Rico Lewis, I'm definitely interested. The fact that Pep Guardiola was willing to sell Cancelo for this kid, Rico Lewis, oh my days, he looks good. For his age, being 72 rated, he would be a nice option, you know. We do have Chamadu available on the bench, but I've just realized that his potential is kind of dropped, and he's not doing all that well. He's only 68 rated. Do you know what? If I can get a swap deal done for Rico Lewis at a very reasonable price, I'm game. Out of nowhere, we might be signing a player from Manchester City. Things you do love to see. Negotiating with Pep Guardiola. Let's see, if I put Chamadu in this deal, chuck in, let's say, 2.4 million, I think this would be a steal. They don't want him, but they're willing to do it for 2.9. Bro, I think this is a steal. This is an absolute bargain. Rico Lewis for the future, a hot prospect in real life and in game. I'm willing to do it. Negotiating his contract as well. We need to get those wages down. We can't be paying him 37,000. If he's willing to, of course, work with, say, 27, I think that's way more reasonable. And yup, he is. That's more like it. We've just signed Rico Lewis. Well, thanks to you guys, man. I wouldn't have signed him if it wasn't for that suggestion. This seems like an absolute bargain. 2.9 million. Let me know in the comments if y'all think this is a steal. But guys, that does mean I'm putting Chamadu on the transfer list. Or should I loan him out? Nah, I think we need to cash in. We need every bit of cash. Next up, what position are you thinking of improving next? Personally, I think you should improve the centre mid position. As good as Berry has been, I think you need a high rated player there. It always comes down to criticism of Berry. To be honest, guys, a lot of y'all are forgetting we do have Isco in the team, but then again, I do realize he's 33. We're still gonna keep Berry and Lopez as our starter for now, but you're not wrong. With the money we've got, looking for another midfielder that can compete with them, I think it'll be needed in the Premier League. We've got Joe Bellingham, but I think we could maybe do with another midfielder, you know, because I'm not sure if we've got the intensity needed to compete in the Premier League. So let me know if you guys have any ideas, suggestions, because, yep, that transfer will be made in the next episode. Now, this is a very important comment. Now that you're in the Premier League, you need to compete with the top clubs, so maybe selling stars of the first team would be an option to compete with the others. That's a very valid comment. If we're able to sell some of our top players that we signed for cheap prices, we're going to be making a lot of money to reinvest in the club. But I'll make it clear, I'm not going to be selling at any point the OG players of this team, like Tyler, Lopez, Berry, Holmes. I want them to retire at this club. But players like Dara Burns or Paulinho, who we signed for such cheap prices, if I get insane offers for them, I'm probably going to consider. Especially Dara Burns, as good as he is, we get like a 70, 80, 90 million offer for him from a big club. I'm going to definitely consider that, because it could transform our team. But there you go, guys. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Chamadu. We made an impulse signing of Rico Lewis. I just thought the price was too good to say no. But goodbye, Chamadu. He put in some decent performances for us, but it just didn't work out. Got a cheeky 1.25 25 million from this. We'll take it. Look at some of the crazy offers we're getting. Patterson, 23 million. I feel like that's too low for a player like him. But this is insane. For Raul Lopez, 65 million. As I said, the OG players of this team, I can't bring my heart to sell them, man. I just can't. No, we're rejecting it. No way. No way. This is exactly what I talked about. A 60 million offer for Dara Burns. Oh my god. No way. Apparently, if I negotiate, I can get upwards of 80 million. You know what? If Real Madrid want to pay us 80 million for Dara Burns, only then I'll consider this. 80 million or nothing. This money could legit transform our club. It would be insane if they're willing to do it. Oh my god. No. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. I was not expecting Carlo Ancelotti to say yes. Out of nowhere. No. This is insane. Are we actually selling Dara Burns? Now I feel bad because the amount of amazing goals he scored for us. No. We're gonna have to say goodbye. No, no, no. I'm regretting it already. Dara Burns. He's gone. He's gone. We're making an insane profit on him, but the vultures have arrived. The big clubs of the world have arrived, and they're taking our star right winger. Dara Burns is off. I can't believe it. I really can't. The good thing is we at least got insane money for him. I think we would regret not taking the money. With this 80 million, we've now got the opportunity to transform our team. You know what? Gotta just say congratulations to Dara Burns. What he's achieved now at Real Madrid, fair enough. But look at that. Our budget is up to 75 million now. Oh my, things have just gotten interesting. Next episode, we're gonna be on the hunt for a right winger. Probably other positions too. Get involved. We'll keep the rest of the transfer madness for the next episode. Already it's getting a bit intense. It's now time to begin our Premier League journey. I'm definitely a bit worried considering we do not have a proper right winger. Iñaki Jimenez is good, but I don't know if he's Premier League good. And to make things worse, our first game is against Liverpool. Do you know what? I'm gonna go with the conservative approach of having Isco on the wings. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but that is gonna be our first ever lineup in the Premier League. This is it, boys. Look at the fans flock towards the stadium for the big game. We're in the Premier League. Can you imagine the scenes if we win our very first Premier League game in our club's history? Look at the tiny stadium where we've got Liverpool playing. Oh my god. Berry captaining the team, walking out. This is brilliant. Also debuting our home kits for the season. Come on. By the way, we don't have any player making their debut just yet. Maybe Dane Scarlett in the second half. We'll see. Definitely feeling the lack of pace down the wing, but Isco's ability on the ball does compensate for it. Good stuff to find Tyler. Inside now for Lopez. We're going backwards here. Isco could look for a cross. He's struggling to use his pace because he doesn't have any. But we still have a chance here. It falls for Lopez. Shoots. Block. Liverpool's defense is intense. Oh no, they're on the attack here. Sailmaker's breaking through. This is not good. Scalvini does well. That's the kind of defending we need in the Prem. Isco with a lovely ball for Paulinho. That was class. Uh-oh. Looks like we have been opened up completely. Where's our defense? Sailmaker with a chance. McGindy with a huge save. Off the crossbar. What are we doing? We just about get it away. That's the Premier League for you. Do you know what? We could really attack Trent's side. And that's what we're doing here with Paulinho. Go on. Paulinho, tough angle. And he almost... Oh my god. That is our first ever Premier League goal. How typical. How freaking typical that is. Such a meme goal and a lucky goal. Completely against the run of play. But Paulinho celebrating like he's just scored a screamer. But what even was that? I'm legit shocked. Like, what a silly goal to score. But we take it. Alisson fumbled it. We've scored the first goal in the Premier League this season. Liverpool on the back foot. Let's do this. Okay, now this is getting a bit bad as they're just opening us up right then. What? Memphis Depay? Okay, what? That's the Premier League for you. 1-1. Luis Diaz. Looking inside. Oh, we're just getting opened up. Oh, McGinty, big save. Come on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Raul Lopez. I've literally never seen him score. That might be the first time we've actually scored with him on the pitch. Raul Lopez in the Premier League. What a finish. 2-1. That is brilliant. Oh, Raul Lopez, look at him dribble like that. It's brilliant. This might be his best performance, and he goes for a banger, but it's just above the crossbar. Okay, Darwin Núñez is strong. I can't get to him, and now it's Martin Odegaard looking for Núñez, and that's a rocket. Liverpool are back in this. Odegaard, and wow, Liverpool are turning it up towards the end of this. No way, Darwin. No way is Darwin getting there. McGinty saves us again. Martin Odegaard. Oh, that was a risky one for me. And Odegaard going for it off the crossbar. Trent with the chance. We block it. What's happening here? I think someone's offside. Oh, that's a relief. No, man. This is getting just too much. I can't take this anymore. What? How does McGinty not save that? And in the 90th minute, we take an L to Liverpool. I can't believe it. I really can't. Well, if we wanted a taste of the Premier League, this is it. The only positive I can take out of this is that for 90 minutes, we were level with Liverpool and competed with them toe-to-toe. So I'm having positive feelings for the season, especially with that 75 million budget that we have. If we can use that to improve the team, I really think we need to go all out and bring in an insane winger, and the rest of the cash, maybe a better left back or a centre back. That's what I'm thinking. For midfield, I feel like if we want Isco and Lopez together, that should do the job. But let me know in the comments. That's a transfer we keep for the next episode. I'm making some crucial changes for this Everton game. Scarlett's back in the lineup. I need that goal machine for this one. Isco as well in midfield. We're testing out Jimenez on the right. I can't lie, this might be a real chance to get a good result. Gotta say, the All Black kids, they do look really nice. Go on, Paulinho, we need you to step up in the absence of course, Burns, and let's see what Paulinho can do. Does well to find Lopez, who strikes it well. Good save, Lopez. He's developing into a goal scorer now. Everton really playing some good football. McGinty, what a save. Yo, we just got ripped apart there. We just got ripped apart. That was phenomenal. The Premier League, man. I don't think we're ready for this kind of level. I really don't. Need to see Dane Scarlett in goal-scoring positions, but he's just not able to do anything. This Everton defense has me shut. Jimenez. Oh, lovely ball for Tyler. He's turned his man. Could Tyler get his first goal in the Premier League? Let's go, David Tyler. You'll love to see that. My man's been here from day one, and now we're in the Premier League, and he's still there scoring. Let's go. No, no, no. And we concede. This is tough. This ain't like the championship, man. This really ain't. Can't lie, Dane Scarlett didn't really have the best of games, so we're gonna bring on Max Holmes. Also, I'm gonna try something. Rico Lewis, time to give you your debut, but I'm gonna put you right back, and I'm just gonna play Nathan Patterson at right mid. Only reason, because he's got a bit of pace, and maybe that's something we need. And here he is on the ball. New signing Rico Lewis does have a really nice first touch. Good ball inside for Patterson, and here we go with Tyler on the attack. Paulinho now, playing some good football, but it gets cut off. But maybe we can use the pace of Patterson now. But on the other end, we need to survive, but we just can't. The Premier League is getting a bit too much for us. And that, guys, is full time. We've legit lost our first 2 Premier League games this season. If we don't figure out how to reinvest that money we got for Darren Burns, this 75 million, if we don't bring in a better winger, maybe a centre-back, and just improve this team overall, we might just end up getting relegated. Next episode's going to be crucial for the club.